Here's number 23 from 7.5. They are asking, in this section, they're asking for, does it have one solution? In other words, do the lines intersect? And if they did, it would just be at one point. So they're giving us a couple lines, and they want to know, do they intersect at one point? Or are they parallel, in which case they would never intersect, so we shouldn't be able to find a point of intersection if the lines are parallel? Or are the lines actually the same line? Because you can have the same equation, the equation for the same line can have two different appearances depending on how you've moved it around or doubled coefficients or whatever. So they want us to be able to find out if it's one of those three cases: one solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions. And the infinitely many solutions is the case where they're actually the same line. So let's use combinations. I can see here that since I have a 1y, it'll be easy to triple everything up here, and then it'll cancel out with that. So if I multiply everything up here times 3, I'm going to rewrite it down here. So I'm going to make sure that it's clear what I'm doing here. 6x plus 3y equals -3. So now these two, I just moved that down here. Now they're ready to cross cancel, and I get cross cancel, and gosh, that means 0. 0 is the actual number over here, and this is -18, which doesn't make any sense. 0 is not equal to that, so you'd have to say something like false, no solution, which is an indicator that these two lines actually don't cross. The lines are parallel, because that's the only case where you would have two lines and they don't have a point of intersection, is when they're parallel. Because either they cross, or they're parallel, or they're actually the same line. And in the case of them being the same line, you would find infinitely many solutions. And we'll look at what one of those looks like in a moment. So this is a case for no solution. And this type of problem gets students to see what it looks like when you try to do combinations or substitution. Something similar would happen. You would end up with a false statement, and you need to train yourself to know that when you get a false statement, that means the lines are parallel. No solution. They don't cross.